of the Jazz Festival, artists like Double HP, Jean Grey, and joining me right now, Zakes Bantwini, are lined up in the festival to just ensure that younger crowds are getting introduced to jazz, but using their kind of genres to attract them to these festivals. Let's speak to Zakes Bantwini about his participation in the International Jazz Festival. Zakes, good morning.
Morning, how you doing?
Fine, thanks.
Cold head time, yeah.
Breezy.
Yeah.
Zakes, you performed last night at the baseline stage of the Cape Town International Jazz Festival. Did you ever see yourself performing at a jazz festival?
Quite frankly, yes. I wanted to perform in jazz festival, so when it happened, I was very happy. It's not actually the first jazz festival I've performed in. Durban Jazz Festival and also Makufe. I've also participated there, tongue twister. But yeah, so wow. But it's always nice to be featured in such a big, because this is like the biggest festival I've performed in the jazz festival. So yeah.
Your feeling on mixing popular music genres with jazz festivals, do you think it takes away or it adds?
I think it does add, because music evolves, you know. Jazz was once popular, you know, in the early 60s, you know, 70s was a very popular genre, and obviously those particular elements they will add in. You must understand that people just take away something when they go home, because especially for me, my performance, I had like 3 jazz standards, so I started jazz first before I could go to my repertoire, just to give those people an understanding on the fact that we do listen to jazz and we do love jazz, you know. So it's not about us maybe singing house music or maybe WHP doing maybe hip hop. We are about jazz. We listen to jazz. I studied jazz at school, so for me it was such a wonderful feeling and wonderful performance to do, you know.
I'm sure the work that you put into jazz during your days in tertiary was a lot of work.
Yeah.
Why didn't you pursue it? Was it much easier for you as a young artist to pursue a more popular music genre?
Yeah, well, when you're young, probably, and I do not know, maybe I might age there with the jazz, but you understand that the jazz is not such a popular music, you know, so sometimes you find yourself doing other stuff, and then when you're in such events, and then you throw in jazz just to show people that you love jazz and you know jazz songs, and you do 1 or 2 tracks, and then you'll go to the public, because at the end of the day you also want to leave, you know, and jazz has suffered a lot, you know, of you know, like airplay. There's not a lot of airplay, and people don't really listen to jazz, and people don't really buy jazz CDs and stuff like that. So you find yourself having to do some stuff. You'll see the day the jazz music is popular, you'll see a lot of artists doing jazz, yeah.
But what are the possibilities that jazz will be popular if the jazz festivals themselves have to use other genres to popularize jazz festivals?
I don't think that they are using other genres to popularize jazz. You know what I mean? I think it's actually what we're trying to. It's like when you come, because music is one thing. Music is something else. You cannot really divide music. At the end of the day, you can call different genres, but artists, they'll always collaborate and do something, you know, together. You know, so I think it's actually a collaboration of different genres, just to try and make sure that there is that particular synergy within the music. So I don't think that they are using us to popularize jazz music, but I think that they are saying that they come and be part of this whole, you know, because at the end of the day, it's music. You know, it's like a human being, you know, so you'll always try and organize and maybe invite other people to come through and do something that would perhaps be appreciated by a whole lot of people. So I think that's the reason why. I don't think that they are really popularizing it. They're giving us an opportunity to be part of it. Yeah.
A valid point. Who are you looking forward to tonight?
Unfortunately, I'm jetting off home today. Yeah, but I think one performance I would have really loved to see was a Huma Segela, because of his guest artist Thandi Samazai. I'm a big fan of Thandi Samazai and Zolani.
All the best, and thank you for your time, Zakes.
No, thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
Zakes Bantwini speaking to us about his participation in the Cape Town International Jazz Festival.